excited. Next sandwich, French dip. Let's get on with it. For our regular viewers, you'll know that we recently made a Reuben sandwich, and once we posted that video, we asked you what sandwich we should make next, and you voted, and we got some good sandwich recommendations, but this one, the French dip, came out top. There are other sandwiches that you've asked us to make, so we will try to get round to all of those. What I'm gonna do now is I've got my hunk of chuck, is that what you call it? Chuck roast, is that it? Just to brown it on all sides. I'm gonna cook this one in the slow cooker, so I'm just gonna brown this one off first. I did love the Reuben sandwich. I think for me it just had everything in it that I wanted. So I'm really enjoying learning how to make all your different sandwiches, because you guys just seem to have a sandwich and take it to the next level. I think we said to you, like for us over here, a typical sandwich would be like cheese and ham, and it would be like a couple of slices of cheese and a couple of slices of ham. But you guys do like sandwich. I'm so excited, and I hope we get to try some sandwiches when we're in Texas. I know I could be using tongs for this, but I have got clean hands, so I'm just going to use my hands because it shouldn't be getting very hot. But look at this. Oh, I do like beef. Now, like I said, I am going to do this one in the slow cooker, so I'm going to cook this beef low and slow in the slow cooker. Oh, sorry, the crock pot, and hopefully get it to taste very nice by the time we're going to have our dinner tonight, because this sandwich is going to be dinner. Okay, this is probably where I should get the tongs in. Look at that piece of beef. Okay, I think that's nicely sealed, so I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to get you to join me over by the crock pot. So that looks a lovely piece of beef right here, so I'm just going to pop it into the crock pot. Let's go. I'm just going to add those little juices in there too, because why not, hey? In with a sliced onion. You're gonna have to let me know as well, do you make this dish in a crock pot typically, or do you cook it in the oven, or do you smoke it? I'm not really sure what the best way is to make French dip sandwich, but I did find this recipe and it did say to use crock pot. But I bet, judging by some of the comments in the Reuben, a lot of you just go out and buy it, which I am gonna be jealous about, because I think this is gonna be a very, very good sandwich. Okay, in with some garlic. Beef broth, the onion soup, a teaspoon of Worcester sauce or Worcestershire sauce. Please, if anyone knows if there is a difference between what we call Worcester sauce and what you call Worcestershire sauce, let me know, but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. In with that. Okay, so the last ingredient is some light beer. Now I went for Coors Light because I was thinking, don't really know light beers. The beers I like are probably a little bit stronger than this.
Come on, jail time.
Here we go.
We're going to jail. No, no, no. We're going to jail.
But this is 4% alcohol, so I'm just gonna give it a go. And it's not cold. Otherwise I might be tempted to have a little sip, but in with the beer. All in. Oops. Okay, so that's all in. I'm just gonna give it a little mix, and then we will cook it, I think for 8 hours it says. I will check on it and give it a little stir and make sure there is enough juice in there, but I think this is gonna be a good one. So join us later when this one is ready. It's about 8 hours. I went out and got some French baguettes, some French sticks. So it has been a little longer than I thought it was gonna be before we were eating this. I buttered both sides, which I thought was a little bit odd, and then put it under the broiler to toast it slightly, but that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna pop that under for a second. I've also gone ahead and caramelized some onions for the topping. I think this is an optional thing, so let me know in the comments down below. Do you add caramelized onions to your French dip, or do you just have the onions that's already in with the beef that's cooking? I've got some provolone cheese as well, because again, another optional thing, so let us know if you have cheese or if you don't have cheese, and then I think we're gonna be ready to serve. Now, one question I have got for you is, apparently this whole recipe was created by accident. Somebody accidentally dropped a sandwich into a pot of broth, and that was how the French dip sandwich was born. I don't know why it's called French dip. I think that guy may have been French, but who knows? So if you know anything about the history of the French dip sandwich, please reach out and let us know. Okay, the baguettes are nicely toasted. I am just gonna pop a little bit of cheese on them because it's fresh from the grill, and that will hopefully start to melt a little bit, because I don't think I always get the cheese to melt quite enough as it needs to. Okay, apparently we're meant to shred this, shred this beef thinly, and I was worried that it wasn't gonna do that, but I just did this and look. Okay, I don't think I actually need to cut it. I might just shred this beef. That is literally falling apart. That actually smells amazing. Yeehaw! Wow, we've made pulled pork, and now this is like a bit of a pulled beef, isn't it, love? Wow, look at that. Okay, I think I need to get a little bit of assembly going here. I did not think that this beef was gonna pull like it has, and I'm actually quite excited. Let's just pop some beef in here. And try to put it against the cheese side just so it melts nicely. Now normally I'd say that's enough filling, but whenever I make something, you guys always tell me I need more. So I'm just gonna add some more in it.
Nobody said that on the Philly cheesesteak though, did they?
What, add more?
Yeah, it was massive, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that was the biggest sandwich we've ever made, because I couldn't slice the beef thinly enough, could I, the steak? Right, what do you reckon, love?
Oh, it looks lovely.
More?
I reckon that's enough. Now, is this a bit like Arby's?
Oh, apparently, sorry, that is another thing that I was learning when I did my research.
Because we've not been to Arby's.
We haven't, but apparently a lot of places in the US do a French dip as a sandwich. So if we like this, chances are we might be able to get it when we're over in the States. It's not ready yet. I'm just doing this so that I could get the cheese to nicely melt. Oh, look at those. Okay, because the cheese needs to melt, and I still have to add the caramel. The caramel? That would be strange. Caramelized onions.
Is that to go through, to keep it together?
It was if it wasn't gonna stay together, but I think we're all right. So let's just add, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
That's all right.
They might just have to go in the middle.
No, that's fine.
I'm actually excited.
Yeah, me too. I like
Right.
a good sandwich.
Now we need this. I don't know if it'll hold.
Let us know in the comments below what your favourite sandwich is. I have to say, the Reuben we had was incredible.
I think this is actually going to be a nice follow-up to a Reuben, being beef as well.
I enjoyed the Cuban sandwich. I thought it was really, really good. But the Reuben, for me, was yeah.
Well, I enjoyed the Philly cheesesteak as well, but
Oh, yeah,
because
the
we
Philly
did that a
cheesesteak, yeah.
while ago, it's like hard to remember what it tasted like.
good.
Anyway, just before we tuck in, I need to get some of that jus.
What, beer?
No, not beer,
Oh.
jus.
As always, please drink responsibly.
This is the beefy goodness. Now, I just thought what we could do is we could each have like our own pot,
Yep.
and then we could try it.
Do you dip it then, do you?
You do. This is the whole
Hey!
thing about the French dip, so I've learned.
Of course, yeah, the
Obviously,
hint's in the name, isn't it?
take the cocktail stick out, but you literally dip the baguette in the jus.
This could be the best sandwich ever.
Stop.
Oh, hammer time.
You can't touch this.
This is the moment that we've been waiting for. I've been waiting for it.
We've been smelling this all day, haven't we? I'm worried it's going to be a bit too hot. No, I did give you a little plate, just in case. Oh, are you going to try it with and then without, or are you going to try
Yeah.
it with straight
Is
away?
it better with or without?
Don't know.
Um,
It's hard to know where to start with these
I'm
sandwiches.
salivating.
Yeah, I am too. Let's
do
go.
it. Oh, wow.
That beef's incredible again.
That beef's really good. What did you do with the beef?
Just love again. Did you hear what she just said? Some beef tar. Do you want some beef? Beef.
This is incredible. This is really good.
Tar. Okay.
Supposed to be mega critical. Maybe a little bit more cheese in there.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I would say it
Oh,
feels a little bit dry, but then I remembered that's what this bad boy's for, so let's go. I'm just gonna let it soak a little bit. Now I think as well, you can have this with different types of bread, but I think French baguette or baguettes in general are quite a good choice because I just had to stop to see how you were getting on over there.
Oh.
Another level. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and not say what I was gonna say and just try it.
Oh. That is
Okay.
deluxe. That's good. That's really good.
I don't know what to say next. Right, so I'm just going to quickly say this. What I was going to say about the baguette is apparently baguette's a good choice of bread because it's quite sturdy. It holds the sandwich together, and especially when you dip it in the jus. Now, the thing I was going to say is my nan, she makes an incredible beef dish. The beef is so tender like this, and it's done in a gravy.
Oh.
And I like to mop it up with a bit of bread, and this is just like that. This is awesome. Oh yeah, going straight back in for another dip.
Oh my days.
Oh my God. Just when you think sandwiches couldn't get any better.
Why don't people make this over here? You know, why don't people sell them? They're so good. They're so good.
Okay. Hands up if you want us to open a sandwich shop. I'm glad we both got our own pot for dipping. Imagine we had to share one.
No.
There'd be a fight over that.
This has got to be, I'd say it, without the dip, 9. With the dip, 10. I just love it. I just think it's great. Yeah.
Daddy's currently being hit by Eeyore. 9 without the jus, the dip, 10 with the dip.
If this has left you hungry for more, it's definitely left me hungry for more. And subscribe to our channel. Follow us on this cuisine delicacy of a journey into all things American food. And all that leaves us to say is...
Take care.
God bless.
And see you on the next video.